Chinwe thought she married her dream husband. Her husband Patrick was gentle. He was soft-spoken. His words were always calm, like cool water on a hot day. He smiled often, and his smile could melt anger. Every time Patrick comes back from work, he would always bring gifts, shoes, gold chains, wrappers. Sometimes he would even gift Chinwe a lot of money in an envelope. Chinwe felt like the luckiest woman on earth because of the way her husband pampered her. She felt so lucky. After all, other men beat their wives, but her own is so different. She felt so blessed to have married Patrick. But there is this thing that still kept her up at night every day. It was a heavy old suitcase. Patrick carried it into their bedroom one night. At first, he kept it into one room and warned Chinwe never to enter that room. But since they are having visitors often, Patrick decided to bring the heavy old suitcase into their bedroom. The day he brought it in, he placed it in one corner of the room, and his face were really serious as he faced Chinwe. He then said to her, "See, this box is very special. You must never open it." Chinwe was confused. Never. Like never, never. Chinwe laughed a little. She thought her husband was joking. But babe, what is inside? Patrick placed his hand on her shoulder and said again, "Babe, do not ask me unnecessary questions. Just obey my instruction. Do not touch that suitcase. Just promise me you will not do that." Patrick was looking her straight in the eye. He was so serious. Chinwe could feel a chill. She just swallowed and said, "Okay, I promise I will not open it." That was when Patrick smiled again. His frowning face disappeared. His sweet smile returned. He kissed her forehead and then complimented her. "You are a very good woman. That is why I married you." But Chinwe was not happy. That night, as she lay beside him, she kept on turning to look at the suitcase in the corner. The box was big, dark brown. The leather looked very old. Chinwe said to herself. Patrick did not only treat Chinwe like a queen, and also buy her new clothes and new gifts every week. He also paid off her family debt. Chinwe's father had been owing someone for years, but Patrick cleared it in one day. This made Chinwe's father to be very grateful and happy that her daughter married a good man. Patrick even opened a very small shop for Chinwe, a boutique at the roadside where she sells clothes and bags. He had promised her that she would never suffer as far as he is alive, and still her husband. But every month, Patrick did something strange. He would bring out the suitcase. He placed it on the bed. He will clean it. He will polish it with oil until it's shining. He will smile while doing it. One day, Chinwe entered the room and saw him talking to the box. He was whispering as if he was talking to a real person. Chinwe at first was confused, but she laughed it off and then asked him, "Patrick, why are you talking to a suitcase?" He turned to her with a calm smile. "Don't worry yourself. Just promise me that you will never open it." "But why? At least tell me what is inside." The Patrick that was smiling, all of a sudden, frowned immediately. "Don't ever ask me that question again. I've told you, it is a gift from my mother. I do not want you to open it." With the way Patrick thundered his voice, it was very sharp like a knife. Chinwe became scared instantly. She was not expecting him to reply her in such a manner. Then, she then had to stop asking so that peace could reign. "Okay, I will not ask again. There is no problem. Just come and eat your food. That is why I came in here to call you. Patrick smiled and told her that he's coming, he should be going. Because Chinwe is constantly worried about that suitcase and what was inside. It made her to start dreaming of the same suitcase. One night, she dreamt about it. She saw the suitcase opening on its own and she saw smoke rising out. She saw voices crying from inside. Suddenly, Chinwe woke up sweating and breathing hard. She wanted to wake up Patrick, but she decided to let it go. She thought this was just her illusion, maybe because she was thinking about the suitcase so much, it's now entering inside her own dream. She needs to stop it so that she will have a very sound sleep. The next morning, her younger sister Ifeoma visited. Ifeoma was a very playful and always laughing young lady. The day she visited, Chinwe asked her to enter the bedroom. As the two of them sat on the bed discussing, Ifeoma now spotted that suitcase. She pointed and asked her sister, "What is that?" Chinwe quickly warned her, "Please, don't touch it, okay? This is my husband's property, do not touch it." Ifeoma now told her, so sis, you are hiding a treasure here, Abi? And we have to open it too. But Chinwe's face grew very serious. "I am not joking. I said, don't touch it. My husband said nobody should open it. It was a gift from his mother." "Wait, do you mean you're not also allowed to open it?" Ifeoma asked her sister. "Yes, I am not allowed to open it. I've seen him clean the suitcase a few times, but I don't really know what's inside. But I just respect my husband, please." Chinwe, this your husband safe. He's gentle, but this kind of instruction is very strange. I just hope he doesn't want to use you and do small juju. Which kind of instruction is that you should not open a suitcase that is inside your home? This is strange. But Chinwe dismissed her and told her not to worry about anything else. Everything is in control. They discussed that day and later Chinwe left. The following day, her mother visited. As soon as her mother stepped inside the room, she stopped. She sighted the suitcase too and then asked her, "Where did you get this?" Chinwe replied her mother, "Patrick bought it. And what is inside this old suitcase that should be thrown away? This is so old. It shouldn't be in your room." "Well, Mama, I don't know. My husband does not allow me to open it." My daughter, for what reason? Please, listen. Be very careful. A man who hides things from his wife is hiding himself. Please, this is a very bad omen. How can a husband be hiding something from his own wife? I beg, this is not a good sign. But Chinwe dismissed her mother's feeling. "Mama, please, you too worry. Don't start, please. Patrick loves me. He has given me everything I've ever wanted. Clothes, shop, money. He foot your bills. He placed daddy on a monthly salary for some time and stopped. You can see that he is an intentional man that wants the good of his family. He pampers me. Mama, please don't bring confusion in my marriage." "Are you okay, this girl? Who is bringing confusion in your marriage? I'm telling you that love is not only gifts. Love is truth. Love has no secrets. Your husband is not supposed to instruct you and ask you not to open a suitcase that is staring right in front of you. Does that not look strange to you?" "Mama, it does not. Please stop. Don't come and spoil my home, please. I don't want any negative energy." Anyways, I've said my own. After the mother visited, she also left by evening. Then, when Patrick came back that day, he went straight, carried the suitcase, and started wiping it and cleaning it with a white cloth. His lips were moving as if he was talking, though his voice was low that Chinwe could not even hear what he was talking about. But the only thing she was able to hear was, "Don't worry, soon, very soon." And this made Chinwe to be very surprised. "Patrick!" She shouted his name. Patrick quickly turned. He then smiled. "Ah, my queen, you scared me. Why did you shout my name like that?" "What are you saying?" "Nothing." He stood up, close the lock, place the box back at the corner. I was only talking to myself. Is it a bad thing now to talk to myself? Please, oh, I need my food. And that was how Patrick dismissed it and left. Chinwe kept on wondering what was really going on in her own home. Then, that same night, after Patrick had slept, Chinwe was at the wardrobe trying to change her clothes when her eyes caught that suitcase again. She then looked at it and noticed some scratch on the leather. Scratch like someone had tried to crawl their way out. She then bent over. She touched the lines with her fingers. They were really deep. Suddenly, as she wanted to open it, a sharp voice caught from the behind. "What are you doing there, Chinwe?" Chinwe jumped out of fear. Patrick, already standing. "Why did you like disrespecting me?" I was only... Oh, please, you startled me, please. I was just looking. I did not open it. But I told you never to touch it. So you want to break your promise? I'm sorry, I did not mean to. I was just changing my clothes and one of my pants fell off that side. That was how I touched it. There is nothing else, please. Patrick did not say any word again. The next thing he did was to lie down back and started sleeping. But from that day onwards, Chinwe's heart became restless. She tried to forget the suitcase. She tried to enjoy the shop, the clothes, the gifts. But every time she entered that bedroom, her eyes would always go straight to that corner. The box seemed to be staring back at her. Sometimes, even at night, she'll be hearing some sound like someone knocking from inside the suitcase. It was as if everything was getting into her head. Whenever she woke up in the middle of the night feeling distressed, she would always find her husband sleeping so soundly. Chinwe never had any good sleep in the middle of the night. She's always having one dream or the other and always feeling restless. She wanted to confront her husband so badly. She wanted to find out what is truly in that box. But she was really scared of losing everything. Her shop, the business she's handling, her father's monthly flow that is coming in, the help that Patrick have really helped her and her family was really too much for her to disobey this one instruction. Though she decided to respect that instruction, but Chinwe was very restless. 1 week later, Chinwe's mother came again. She bought her some fruits and Chinwe welcomed her. "Welcome, Mama." The both of them sat and started discussing. Then, Chinwe's mother spotted the box again and she couldn't hide her feelings. "Chinwe, what is inside this box?" "Nothing, Mama. Please don't start again. Please. Do you know what is inside this box?" "No, Mama, I don't. And I don't want to know. Please, leave it. It is Patrick's family box. He said I should not open it. It was his mother that gifted him. Please, Mama, please. I don't even want to think about it." "What do you mean you don't want to think about it? You will have to think about it, Chinwe. How can he tell you not to open something inside your own room? Is that not strange to you?" "But Mama, look at it. Patrick is a good man. He takes care of me. He paid Papa's debt. He opened my shop. He has been pampering me and treating me like a queen. Whenever you ask for something, Patrick will do it sharp. Mama, please, I don't want to lose my marriage. I don't want to lose everything. Just because I cannot just keep my hand one place. It's a clear instruction from my husband and I intend to keep it. Please, Mama, I don't want any issues. He said I should not touch the box. I will not touch it. Don't bring issues." "Listen to me, Chinwe. I feel something strange. And that feeling, I don't like it. This thing is not ordinary. Your husband might be kind, soft-spoken, gentle, always smile. But he might be hiding something dark that might harm you. Please, my daughter. Even a gentle water can drown a child if the child sleeps inside it. Open your eyes. Open it well, oh. Do not close it, oh. Even if you are sleeping at night, open one eye and close the other. I am just telling you. I don't want to be woken up one morning with bad news. I am begging you in the name of God." As she was still giving her advice, Patrick came back from the market. He walked in holding some milk and bread he bought for the house. He then sighted his mother-in-law and greeted, "Ah, wake up, Mama. How is your body? Chinwe told me the last time that you were not feeling fine." "We thank God. I am getting better. That is why I came to see my daughter." But Chinwe's mother did not waste time. She pointed at the suitcase. "Patrick, please, what is inside this suitcase that my daughter cannot see?" "Ah, this is a family box, so it's from my father's people. It was gifted from my grandmother to my mother, and my mother gifted it to me. It carries blessing." It's not as if I'm restricting her, but there is nothing that is useful inside here that will benefit her. So there is no need of her going through the box. "So if this box carries blessing, as you said, why then are you hiding it from your wife?" "Mama, it is old tradition. Our elders say the calabash that carries water for all must stay covered. If you open it anyhow, the water will pour." "Patrick, I'm using God to beg you. In my own daughter's house, water must be clean. We cannot drink shadow." "Mama, please, forgive me. I respect you so much. I respect your gray hair. I promise you, nothing inside this house will harm your child. If you promise me, then let your wife open this box. Let her see what is inside." "Mama, one day she would open the box. It's not going to be a secret forever. But for now, Mama, let her respect my instruction. I am still the head of the family." Chinwe's mother decided to respect herself. After all, this is not actually her home. Even though it is her daughter's home, she still have to set some boundaries. She left the room and went to the sitting room without uttering any other word. As she left, Patrick faced Chinwe. His voice was low, though he does not want to shout, because his mother-in-law is in the sitting room. But he was really angry. "Why did you let your mother question me like that?" "Babe, calm down. She's my mother. She's just worried. I am your husband. You promised me that you will never open the box. But I have not opened it. I only stood beside my mother. She's kind of correct and right to be worried and question you. But I cannot go against something I know that is true. Chinwe, keep your promise. That is all I will tell you." Chinwe stood there. She was looking at the box and she really felt small. That night, before Mama retired to her room, Chinwe's mother called her and sat her down. "See, madam, take this. This is oil for prayer, anointing oil from my pastor. If you sense anything bad happening, please rub this oil on your door. Rub it on your forehead. Call me immediately. Do you hear me?" "Mama, calm down now. It has not gotten to that." "It's like you're stupid, this girl. Did you hear what I just said?" "Yes, Mama. I promise I will call. I will fast and pray that God will open the evil before it will happen. You will see it with your kolo eyes so that you can be able to run. I do not want you to be caught in between what you do not know, my daughter. You are innocent. Nothing shall happen to you. As for your husband, you have to be careful around that man. I'm not saying you should leave your home and come and live with me for no good reason. But he promised that he will open the box in due time. But for now, I will take charge. I will go to God in prayer. Nothing evil shall come to you." Chinwe was just sounding amen. Afterwards, they all slept peacefully. The next morning, Mama left. But after Mama left, Chinwe did not have any good sleep still. She didn't still have any peace of mind. Then, one night, as Chinwe lay on the bed, her husband was sleeping beside her. She closed her eyes to sleep. Then she heard someone calling her. She sat up fast. She looked at her husband. He was fast asleep. He wasn't even moving. Chinwe thought maybe it was her illusion again. She decided to lie down and relax. But again, she heard someone calling her. It was then she woke up Patrick. "Did you hear that?" Patrick turned and looked at her. "Hear what?" "Someone was calling me from that suitcase. Patrick started laughing. It's like you're dreaming, and that dream is only to malaria. I used to beg you. Do not wake me up for silly reasons. Did you open the box? No, I did not. Did you touch it? No, I did not. Then you have nothing to fear. Like I told you earlier, this box carries my family's secrets. There is no hidden thing that if you'll be hearing a voice or a juju inside. There is no juju inside though, if that is what you are thinking. Stop bothering yourself and thinking too much. Your overthinking is making you hallucinating. Now you are now thinking you are hearing voices when you are not. Please, I beg you, stop it. I want to sleep. And we have a very long day tomorrow. So please, Chinwe, allow me to sleep. Patrick slept off, but Chinwe could not sleep. She was awake all throughout the night. By morning, she dressed up and went to her shop. When she sat down there, she was weak, dull. Even her customers that normally come and meet a very cheerful woman really saw something was wrong. One of them asked her, "Madam, are you okay? You look tired." Chinwe had to cover up. "I am fine. It's just that I could not sleep well, that's all, but I'll get a nap." That night, after a long day at the shop, Chinwe came back home. She met Patrick already at home preparing food. She was happy, at least she would not need to enter the kitchen to cook. After they both ate and went to bed for the night, still, Chinwe could not sleep. She kept on hearing someone calling her, making noise from that suitcase. And that night too, the same thing that happened the previous night happened. She had to wake up her husband. "Babe, I can't sleep." Patrick then looked at her. "What is it now?" "I am scared. Maybe you should take this back to the storeroom, please." The more I look at it, the more scared I am. I barely close my eyes before I'll start hearing voices again. Please, this is like a torment. Or maybe there is a rat inside it. Maybe rat because tell me why I'm hearing noises from it. Patrick became angry. "Can you stop this? Stop it. Stop smelling. Stop thinking. Do you hear me? Your overthinking is causing this issue. Stop it. And do not disturb my sleep again. Come, let me cuddle you. You will sleep very well." Still, the same thing that repeated itself repeated again. Chinwe barely had any good sleep that night. The next morning, the first person she called was her sister Ifeoma. She told her to come. And Ifeoma listened, and she arrived few hours after her call. When she came, she was so surprised to see her sister looking pale. "Nne, what is wrong?" Chinwe wanted to say everything. She wanted to empty her chest, but fear held her tongue. "It's nothing. I just need your company, my dear. And I want to lie down in the bedroom. Maybe I could just catch some sleep because I've not slept in some days." As two of them sat in the bedroom, they were talking, laughing. Then, Ifeoma heard a noise from the suitcase. Ifeoma's eyes widened and asked Chinwe, "Did you hear that?" Chinwe was like, "No, I did not hear. Maybe it's the children playing downstairs. They are knocking wood. Wood does not knock." Chinwe then told her to stop behaving somehow. "Please, my husband is still inside. He's in the kitchen and soon he will leave for work. I beg you, let's not create a scene right now. Okay, I'm tired. I just want you to be by my side as I sleep." Suddenly, Ifeoma stopped hearing the noise again. Few minutes later, Patrick finally left for work, and the two of them were now seated alone at home. Immediately Patrick left, Ifeoma stood and told Chinwe that they should open the box and see what is inside. But Chinwe refused. "See, I promised my husband." You promise, you hope. What is your problem? Don't you know it's your safety first? If this man loves you, he will not lock fear in you now. See the way you are also scared of sleeping in your own bedroom. Well, if you are fearful, I will do it. When your husband's come back, tell him I'm the one that did it. Let him come and beat me. Ifeoma dragged the suitcase and tried to open it, and she saw that the suitcase was locked with new lock. See wahala. As she was trying to open the suitcase, someone stood beside her. It was Patrick. Immediately, the two of them became scared. Chinwe was so shocked. Likewise, Ifeoma, they did not expect him to come back just so quickly. Patrick entered the room. He didn't even say any word to Ifeoma. He just dragged his suitcase back to where he kept it and then turns towards Ifeoma. Can you leave my house, please? I want to have some private time with my wife. Ifeoma kindly picked up her bag and told Chinwe that she would come back later. That was how she left, and Patrick locked the door. He then faced Chinwe. You want to break your promise? No, I was only cleaning. Chinwe became really scared. Do not lie to me. I will only spare you because the two of you did not succeed in opening this box. If to say you did, this marriage would be over. I wasn't trying to open it. My sister was just stubborn. She was the one that was trying to open it. I'm sorry. And whereas, I've complained so many times about the nightmare I kept on having. The voices I'm hearing. Please, can you take this back to the storeroom, please? No, I will not. The bag is going to be in our room. That is where I'll be sure that it is safe and no one is tampering with it. That night, something more strange happened. It was as if every night, Chinwe would be dreaming and be hearing voices. But this night, it felt different. She heard a girl's voice, and the girl was calling out to her brother to come and open the door. But suddenly, she stood up and next thing, she fell on the bed. When Chinwe opened her eyes, she was on the bed. And the first voice she heard was her mother's voice. Open your eyes, Chinwe. We are here. Chinwe then turned and also saw Ifeoma standing beside her. And she sighted her husband Patrick standing by the door. Chinwe's mother then asked Patrick, please, how did my daughter faint? She was tired, I guess. I've been calling her name, she's not moving. Thank God the two of you were already on your way before I called. I was about to rush her to the hospital since she isn't moving. But since you are a nurse, you came and you checked her vitals and she's doing well. So I don't think there's any need for us to go to the hospital anymore. So you are telling me that all of a sudden, my daughter fainted and refused to wake up this morning. Patrick, I don't even have anything to say to you. Chinwe's mother reached out to the suitcase under the bed. She dragged it out. Patrick was telling her to stop, but Chinwe's mother did not listen. She placed the suitcase in the middle of the room. She touched the lock. She looked around and she found a wooden pestle by the wall. She grabbed it. Mama, Chinwe called out to her weakly, please don't break it. Listen to my husband. But Chinwe's mother was not having it. Please, oh, my daughter, forgive me. She then looked at Patrick. If this house will break today, let it break. If this marriage will destroy today, Patrick, let it destroy. I can never stand, sit down, sleep while my child is having sleepless nights every blessed day. And you refuse to tell her what is inside the box. She kept on complaining of different things and you refused to do anything. No, I will never stand it. I will not carry my daughter in her cups. This, we will find out what is inside. And today, everybody will see. Patrick warned her not to do it, but Chinwe's mother's mind was already made up. She picked up the pestle again and cracked the lock. She kept on hitting the lock with the pestle until the lock opened. She then opened the box. A smell came out of it. Not a bad smell, not a good smell, just old smell like pepper, disinfectant, hospital corridor after cleaning. That smell that comes from the hospital. Inside the box were small things, quiet things and some strange things. A tiny yellow dress, faded, clean, a pair of white stockings with pink lines, and some hospital tags. Then there is also a small metal toy inside it. Chinwe's mother picked up a picture inside the box with her shaky hands. And the picture was showing a small boy who sat beside a small grave. A wooden cross was stuck in the dirt and his clothes were tied to it. When she turned the picture, there was something written at the back of it. To miracle, sleep, I will come back. Patrick stepped forward angrily and took the photo from her. Now, Patrick was no longer smiling. He held the picture with both hands and said, out of anger, my sister, miracle, Do you remember me now, Mama? Chinwe's mother was confused. Remember you? You're my son-in-law, of course. I don't know you apart from that. Patrick laughed a little bit and now said, you are supposed to remember me. You should know me with your eyes, since you know me with your mouth. What are you even talking about, young man? Chinwe's mother angrily asked him to start talking. Patrick then pointed. I was the boy still on the bench, the one smelling of sweat, the one with torn shirts, the one you told to wait and wait and wait. My mother carried my sister to the clinic. My sister was hot, she was shaking, she could not breathe. We ran in, we begged, we cried. You were on duty. You looked at us. You looked at our clothes. You looked at our sandal. And you looked at our hands. And you said, go and pay first. No card, no money, no bed. You said people like us always come here to die and disturb you. You said, if we cannot pay, go to the chemist. Don't come and block the bed. Jesus. Ifeoma screamed. But Patrick kept on talking. My mother begged you. On her knee, she held Miracle, my sister. She was so light. Her body was so hot, like fire. I was crying. I came to your knee. I was begging you. You waved your hand and told us to leave. You said other people were waiting. Other people that have money were waiting. It was then Chinwe's mother remembered. She covered her mouth and started crying and begging. I am sorry. You chased us out and called the security on us. We were forced to sit on the bench outside. We sat there. We waited for Miracle to breathe. We waited for miracle money to fall from heaven. We waited for your heart to change. I remember coming back to you, kneeling down, begging you, but you pushed me to the floor and warned me not to come close to you again, that I smell. See this toy? I picked it up and I told my sister a story. I told her that if she sleeps small, when we get home, I will push this car for her on the floor. My sister smiled and then she stopped breathing. Everyone was in shock. Ifeoma, Chinwe, everyone, tears were streaming down their cheeks. Chinwe's mother was on the floor begging, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry. Patrick then looked at her. I carried my sister. I took her to the back of the hospital. I digged a hole and I buried her there. I put her dress on the cross and I said I will come back. Okay, everything is now making sense, Patrick. But why my daughter? Why did you marry my daughter if you hate me? Patrick smiled. I remembered your laugh. You laughed when my mother begged. You laughed when I cried. You told me to stand up and stop behaving like a woman. You said go and find money. You know, I grew up. I worked. I suffered. I swore that one day you will sit and wait too. You will fear. You would listen for a door that will not open. You will hold your heart with your two hands. It is so unfortunate that I met your daughter. I never knew Chinwe was your daughter. Patrick then faced her. Chinwe, I am sorry. I never wanted to hate you. But when I saw your mother at our wedding talk, all the words entered my mouth again. All the nights came back. I bought gifts to cover my pain. I smiled to hide my anger. I bought the box to remind me to keep the promise to return the waiting. When I met you, I never knew that this wicked woman is your mother. But unfortunately, when I found out, I couldn't call off the wedding. I don't hate you, but the hate I have for your mother have covered the love I have for you. I am so sorry, Chinwe. If to say I told you, you would have left. Chinwe's mother came back again and started begging Patrick. I am sorry, please forgive me. I, I agree. I was a wicked nurse. I had a stone heart. I spoke as if I was God. I thought poor people were noise. I forgot they were also human. And you know that this is a clinic that we are running. Eh? We cannot be doing charity case. It was a clear instruction, but maybe the way I approached the matter was bad. The things I spoke to you was really bad. I am so sorry. I forgot we were humans. I forgot I could be wrong. I forgot that my voice can do so many wrongs. I'm sorry. Patrick looked at her and said, "Look at these hospital tags. It was given to us, hoping that you will attend to us. These tags are not curses. They are reminders, name and times. The day a child stopped breathing because a woman refused to open a door." Patrick closed the box, picked it up, looked at Chinwe one last time, looked at Chinwe's mother, and he said to Chinwe, "My love was never love the day I saw your mother. It was revenge. I am sorry, but the three of you have 24 hours to get out of my house. You see the shop? Forget about it. The monthly pay, everything I've done for your family is being withdrawn. You can move on with your life. I am sorry, but I don't love you. After 24 hours, you do not vacate this place. The police will help you do that." Chinwe was speechless. The mother was on the floor crying. In fact, they were silenced for a long time. After Patrick left, no one could talk to each other. Everything happened like an action film in front of our eyes. Chinwe's mother kept on shouting, "I failed, God, I failed. Oh, my past came haunting my own daughter." Ifeoma was busy holding her sister and was consoling her. Ifeoma now told her sister Chinwe that she will help her unpack her bags so that they will not be embarrassed. But Chinwe refused to go. But Ifeoma told her that the man that just left here is not her husband. That man is furious. No wonder everything was going on too smooth. No wonder he was too good to be true. I am sorry. You met a good man, but your mother's past have caused everything to got ruined. Chinwe could not believe that her marriage just fell apart just like that. She kept on calling the husband's phone number, but Patrick was not picking. The next thing, the number stopped going. It turns out that Patrick blocked her. Chinwe's mother now begged her that they need to leave so as to avoid embarrassment. Chinwe was so furious and angry at her mother. Everything is just gone in a twinkle of an eye, and she was left with 0 kobo. There was no money in her bank account. That was when she started remembering why her husband decided to open a joint account for the two of them, and he has signatory to that account secretly, but Chinwe did not know. Immediately, the whole bank account was cleared. Ifeoma assured her that it's better that she left with her full body intact. If not, no one knew what Patrick was really planning with that box. But thank God Mama took the bold step to expose everything. We know it's Mama's fault, no problem. But you have your life to pick up and start all over again. You should be kind enough that Patrick did not go too extreme. He just came into your life, make you love her, and everything then disappeared. If he wanted to take real revenge, I'm not sure Chinwe will be alive here. He would take Chinwe's life just the way you took his sister's life. So let everybody have a clear mind right now. We're living here and we're facing our life forward. Thank God he had a change of mind. Thank God everything played out the way he played out. If not, no one knew his plan. I'm not sure I will be with my sister alive today. So please, we are going to live here peacefully without any issue. Ifeoma helped Chinwe, packed all her belongings, and they left to their parents' house. Chinwe's mother regretted her action. She was so sad that she ruined her own daughter's happiness, and she lived for the rest of her life to regret what she did years ago that came back to haunt her. Hello besties, did Patrick did the right thing by just leaving the marriage, or was he supposed to teach Chinwe's mother a little bit more lesson for what she did to his sister years ago? What do you think, my besties? Please give me your comments in the comment section. Please do not forget to share this story, give it a very big thumbs up, and click on that subscribe button. Turn on your notification so that you'll be notified when I post my next story. Until next time, goodbye and stay blessed.